Mrs. Weaver couldn't make it tonight.
That's on.
Oh, yeah.
Microphone that made up Rhonda Pisano.
She's got her own words.
All right.
This is a special presentation.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, Chuck and I have now been married for 22 years. And when Chuck and I got married, at our reception, I decided to do a little rap song for him about how we met. And so I would like to do that again. Yay! For those of you who were not at the wedding. And then I have a few. Okay. So I guess if we could just do... You see, I went to this wedding back in '89. I was looking good, I was feeling fine. Little did I know that I'd meet that day the man that I love in a marrying way. You see, he was at the stand and I was a guest. But when I'd walk east, he'd always walk west. So I said to myself, he ain't worth your time. He'll probably break your heart and mess with your mind. And out of the blue, he said, how do you do? I don't believe we've met. It's a pleasure to. So we talked for a while, and we got along fine. Then the song came along, and he said, would you mind? You see, I promised this dance to another girl. I said, by all means, take her out for her twirl. And then I said to myself, he ain't worth your time. He'll definitely break your heart and mess with your mind. Then just as the reception was about to end, with a little coaxing from his best friend, he said, take my number before you go. And I thought to myself, what an ego. If you think I'm gonna call you, you've made a mistake. You'll have to look me up in the phone book and ask me on a date. So he did, and we did, and the rest is history. We ended up here with him married to me. Alright, but now I've added a few more verses in honor of this occasion. Gotta loosen up a little. Now it's many years later, and we're here once again. This time to celebrate the life of our good friend. 50 years in the making is what I like to say. While young at heart, it's true, his hair is really gray. And now I say to myself, this guy's getting old. It's all downhill from here, or at least that's what I'm told. Now, unlike some hit songs, this one is all clean, with no curse words or phrases that are mean, even though it's very tempting with a name like Chuck to rhyme certain words. They bonded with each other and had some fancy feasts. Scouting with Son Chad gave adventures high and low, from sailing seas in Florida Keys to igloos made from snow. New Mexico came calling and they passed that rugged test. With miles of trails and storms with hail, they prove they are the best. And let us not forget the drama in his life. Some plays he's even done with his daughter and his wife. The best wizard in Oz, or bodyguard for Don. Musicals and children plays are stages he's been on. So raise your glass, let's give a toast to a wonderful man and a gracious host. See, I said to myself, if it's all down from here, I read it. You see, I said to myself, if it's all downhill from here, I'll be right there beside him with a nice cold beer.